What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. One Piece episode 278. I've been enjoying the Nico flashbacks here. It's a little kind of like palate cleanser. Usually flashbacks are a little bit rough, especially when you're at like a really big climax moment, especially like the moment we're dealing with right now where we have like the Straw Hats facing off against the CP9 members. But Nico is one of my favorite characters at the moment, and I've been waiting for her backstory since we got introduced to her, so I'd say for at least for 50 plus, if not more episodes. So I'm all in. I'm interested to see it, and we've just gotten a lot. We saw somebody else with the moniker D in their name, and this time it's a giant. So again, I don't know if it's bloodline related or kind of what it is specifically. So I don't know what his relation is to Luffy or Ace or Blackbeard or, you know, etc., etc. So that's cool introduction that we got. Another name drop. Saul is also, or was, a vice admiral, and I'm recording this before you guys have seen episode 277 because I have a little bit of time to get ahead. So I asked a lot of these questions before. So again, you guys know I might ask the same questions. In the current time, there's only 3 vice admirals. So what happened to the other 2? We know one just exiles himself in Saul. So where's that other one? Because we know that we've seen Okaji, and then I think we saw the other one, like Kaizen something. We've seen him in this flashback. And then is Son Goku, or Goku, is he the other one, or is he the fleet admiral? I don't know. Regardless, we've seen 2 with Okaji and Kaizen, or however you pronounce his name, Saul, who defers. And then there's still one that we're missing if Goku doesn't count as one. I'm not sure. So those are cool storylines. We're starting to really talk about this blank history here in the world government and the poneglyphs and the Plutone. And so is it that the poneglyphs and the Plutone were actually on the good people's side, and the government's got some shady shit going on? What are they hiding? What don't they want us to know? And then seeing Nico's mom and seeing the Buster Call put into action. It's a lot of stuff here. It's just cool to see kind of break from the regular formula for a little bit. So I'm here for this type of storytelling if they want to be here for it. We'll kind of see where it goes. Oh, it's muted, it's muted. There we go. Does he die here? He's eating cannonballs to the face, by the way. He's eating cannonballs to the face. I don't want Saul to just die in the line of fire here. They're not gonna let her on? Oh my god. Okay, these people really are pieces of shit. Okay, y'all are just gonna leave a little girl to die. Wow. Well, I mean, he's running through ocean water too, by the way. How does he keep this shit up? Oh god. Are these the other admiral? It is. Oh god, is this a vice admiral v vice admiral v vice admiral? Oh shit. That other one had some air cannon shit going on. Kuzan, okay. Come on, man. Yeah, no shit. It seems like Okaji wants to understand what's being said. Did they just nuke the people on the evacuation ship? Vice Admiral Suzuki? Sukuzi? These are the people you guys align yourselves with, by the way. These are the people you align yourself with. Oh my god. It's good to see that. Oh, so he was the one doing the air palm push shit. Oh, okay. So Kaizen, and Okaji, that's just his first and last name. I thought those were two separate people. Okay. He doesn't... So he doesn't have a Devil's Fruit ability, he's just a giant. Damn. Oh no. I wanted to pause right here and go over so much, but we gotta let it run. They nuked the ship of survivors, by the way. Nuked the ship of survivors. What are we doing here? This is who you align yourself with, by the way. It's good to see that, like, even he didn't agree with that. True. Even the most introvert, isolated person, humans aren't meant to be alone. You need some human interaction. Whether that's spouse, kids, friends, any type of group. Oh god. Just froze him there. So he could have hunted. He could have hunted her ass down, by the way, if he wanted to. So he let her go. He could have ran right after. He could have frozen her ass. So I'm curious because you saw how he acted with her when he ran into her. He was looking for her. But he could have done it then too if he wanted to, by the way. They're gonna really feel great when Robin comes running up in there. So how does she get off this island? Oh! What? Okay. That's pretty cool to see. I like to see this interaction. He drew lines with ice. Dang, so it was him that got her off the island. That's pretty dope. I'm glad she had some kind of redeeming qualities when she was growing up with the other archaeologist, and it wasn't complete like Cinderella, Harry Potter living under the cupboard type shit. It's still pretty shitty because everybody in the town shunned her, like Naruto with the damn tail beast inside of him type shit. But at least she had something. She's trying to laugh through it. Do you think we'll ever see grown-up Robin laugh like that? That'd be pretty touching. Sal might be the first person actually dead in the show, by the way. But I say that, nobody ever really dies, so it wouldn't surprise me if we ever see him again. I mean, she's definitely got the most tragic backstory so far now. Her and, you could say Sanji's is up there too, but it wasn't this bad. They didn't play the saxophone with her cutscene. Double Robin cut screen? They did. Oh wow, they didn't play the saxophone at all. We still haven't gotten fully Zoro backstory, nor have we gotten Luffy backstory. Nami's is pretty bad too. But at least she had. Did any of the books make it out? I found her picture. And that's how they got her face on the wanted posters. This is, why does this goat eat paper? Yeah. Damn. The problem is... Yeah. And then they go spin it that the O'Haras wanted to have world dominate. Oh, God. That's why they're putting her bounty so high? I mean, they could spin whatever they want. They're the winning sides. You can put whatever you want in the history books if you're the side that wins. Hopefully her wanted poster doesn't make it all the way out there. This old bitch. Oh. Oh shit. Everybody knows. Where can she go, bro? Somebody has to eventually take her in that either doesn't know or doesn't care to. It's really fucked that she's just doing that laugh to kind of make it through. Jesus, so who is it? Who is it that gives her a chance? Is it Crocodile off the bat? Or, I don't know. Okay, she's getting a little older. Oh God. Okay. And that's where it is. Okay. Ah.
ここでバスターコールをかければこの NES ロビーと一緒にあなたたちも消し飛ぶわよ。何をバカな。味方の攻撃で消されてたまるか。
Oh, you will. That was a pleasant episode.
敵がやっと出会えた気を許せる仲間たちに向けられた。
Mm-mm-mm.
私があなたたちと一緒にいたいと望む
I gotta go back and look at a couple names here.
あなたたちに牙を向く。私には海をどんなに進んでも振り払えない巨大な敵がいる。私の敵は世界とその闇だから。青生地の時も今回のことももう二度もあなたたちを巻き込んだ。これが永遠
What the hell is that slingshot?
に気のいいあなたたちだっていつか重荷に思う。いつか私を裏切って捨てるに決まってる。
The backstory explains her kind of feels a little bit more. You know Luffy's just gonna hit him with the... Okay. And slingshot his ass over there. So, did she give that whole flashback that we saw? Was she saying that out loud? Like, was she talking about, you know, Sal and all that? I don't think so. "170 country members." 170? Luffy hasn't said anything. Can he hit it from here? Kabuto? Holy shit. Alright, good. That was pretty dope. I was hoping that they weren't gonna, like, use Usopp for a gag moment there. And, like, he goes to shoot it and it, like, does. I need this to be serious. Just straight through. I'm glad that that did that. I'm really hoping they weren't gonna make that a gag right there. Oh, I mean, we declared war when we attacked Enies Lobby, so... how much worse can it get? I hope she realized... She's gotta realize now that there's nothing she could say. He said, if you want to die after we rescue you, go for it. Hey, her mom told her to live. I'm ready for us to close that gap. All the people she's ran into. No one's ever, like, told her to, unless they wanted to use her for her abilities. She's getting there. It's getting there. Just go ahead and get it. Shout out to Sal. The Avengers line up here. Just say it so we can jump over there. Just say it so he can slingshot his ass over there. At least say it before the episode ends. There it is. That might be one of the most emotional lines we've had come out of any character so far. Nami's is up there when she's screaming for help when Luffy puts the hat on her head. That's got to be like a top 3, top 5 for sure. Oh god. Of course, Frankie's crying. Okay, there's a ton. First of all, I want to go back and hear Robin's line again. That's up there with some of the best voice acting work we've had. In like a serious moment. We've had some good like giggle voice acting. I think that it goes to do with the echoing on top. Okay, I need to go back to right around here. Okay. Vice Admiral. Hold on, I need a clean sticky note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know Okaji is 1. And now we see this Sakazuki. We're gonna have to kill his ass at some point. Saul, who we know right now might be TKO'd. Is Goku the other one? The one that sits at the table with his goats and shit? Or is he... I don't have clarification on that, and I know I asked you guys this already. So you guys might have already answered. I don't know if he is the one. The third one? Looking for images here, hold on. I'm trying not to get spoiled on Google. Is he at Admiral? Because the only ones above that are Admiral and Fleet Admiral, right? So Admiral and Fleet. So either Goku is the other current 3 that are alive of the Vice Admirals, or he's Admiral or Fleet Admiral. I don't know. Goku's somewhere in there. Regardless, if he is one, then we're still missing one. If he's not one, we're missing 2. But even that, and then so I thought whatever he was calling Okaji by his first name were 2 different people. But it's not. Let's see. Ooh. He refers to him by name here. Trying to get that name drop real quick. Kuzan. Okay. I thought Kuzan and Okaji were 2 different people. They're the same. Alright, cool. And it's good to see that we have, even before Sakazuki just says, you know, no survivors type shit, Okaji didn't seem 100% for this Buster call, but he's like, hey, it's an order. They were doing things illegal. This is our justice. We kind of, you know, he's like, my hands are tied type shit. It doesn't look like he's that ruthless, but he's also like, Then after that, it's good to see that look on his face. It's glad to see that there was actual concern there. Even the other guy, the one that's been the piece of shit the whole time, was like, I didn't order that. He's a piece of shit. So he seems to be just like completely drinking the Kool-Aid, is what you're telling me. Like he doesn't care. Like an order is an order, a mission's a mission. I don't know. And he doesn't agree with it. I thought it was dope seeing Nico run up on Okaji here, setting up the ship. Essentially, the way I took this scene was he's giving her a chance to live. Now, if he happens to come across her in the future, if she's causing trouble or some shit, he's gonna do what he has to do as a government official and take her ass in. But he's also like, hey, I don't agree. This makes up for them nuking the evacuation ship. You get a chance to live. This is for Saul's wishes. I thought it was dope to see. He got her ship and set her up like a trail. That was pretty dope. I've decided to let you escape from this island. What on earth will sprout from the seed Saul protected? Yeah, that was pretty dope. And it looks like... yeah, and her having to like do Saul's laugh throughout the episode as she's growing up to get through the shit is pretty... okay, so here's Goku, right? This look here. Okuji is sweating when the captain mentions we couldn't chase after her, part of our ship froze. Goku hits him with that look like, And so again, I don't know if Goku is Vice Admiral, Admiral, Fleet Admiral. I don't know where he lands. I think he's a step above them, but I'm not 100% sure. And it looks like damn near there was nowhere she could go in the world that people didn't know what her bounty was, or didn't know who she was and what she had a bounty for. I wanted to see a little. I mean, I'm guessing the interpretation is supposed to be no, she didn't. I wanted to see if she came across anybody that didn't care. Like, hey, that has nothing to do with me, nothing to do with you. If you work hard and do right by me, I'm not trying to call you in. Like, I wanted to see somebody that like actually, the same way the archaeologist took her in. I was hoping that there would be somebody out there along her life that did. It looks like she just bounced around until the people that were holding her up found out who she was and what the money on her head goes for, and once they did, she just bounced to the next until she came across Crocodile. Crocodile wasn't going to turn her in. He wanted to use her ability, so I guess she's like, hey, I'll settle here. And I'm also really glad that they didn't make a gag out of this moment here. That was pretty clean. Luffy saying shoot through that flag. I was really hoping that they were not going to use that as a moment for a Usopp to like miss, or like it goes straight in the water. You know how they do. So that was pretty dope. I want to see it again. And there was no hesitation, because I feel like if that was Usopp without the mask, he'd be like, but if I shoot that flag, that means... he just rips it. And it's like, game on. All hell broke loose. Pretty dope. Alright. That was one of the better episodes we've had. Again, I think that's up there. When they break the story... One Piece has its moments. I'm curious if we get more of this. As we kind of get deeper in, because we're still in the early stages for me. I credit it a lot to Naruto, where the original Naruto, like when they're kids, I mean they're pretty much kids throughout the damn near majority of the story, honestly they're damn teenagers, but there's a point of like where the writing and the formula and everything just changes. Like up until Shippuden, it's not much like world building or in-depth things. There might be a couple lines. We get introduced to some people from different villages. They mention like the 7 ninja swordsmen. They might drop a little bit about like the 8 gates and chakra points, and oh, the Sharingan can do this, and this is the level of Hokage, and learning different things. But it's just very surface level. It's not very in-depth. You know, the abilities aren't that crazy. Not much story or history or anything like that. And then once you get to like Shippuden, things really start to like crank as far as like world building, depth, jutsus, bloodline, Jinchuriki, it just starts going. And I feel like we're slowly getting to that kind of thing with One Piece. It's very, these first, what are we, almost 300 episodes, very, very surface level. Not a lot of depth, repetitive formula, you know, a couple flashy abilities, a lot of like, haha, that was funny, giggle, giggle. But they have had like a handful, maybe like 10 episodes or so within these 300 that like, oh, like if you could capture that and give me like 50 to 100 episodes of like that, this being one of those episodes, that could be some good stuff. So we'll see. Again, for me, it still feels like early stages, like when I was talking about Naruto flipping into Shippuden. This feels like early stages here for One Piece. So, see how it goes. I appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe as always.